Hello, Chris from My Stamp Lady, and I'm so excited to show you how to emboss the brad here. This is one of the antique brads, and it's embossed with the Wild Wasabi embossing powder. And let's get started. So I'm starting with a half a sheet of crumb cake cardstock that I've cut in half and folded to make my card base. This is from the Epic Day This and That designer series paper, and I've mounted it onto a piece of pool party cardstock. And I will mount this right down. Actually, before I mount this, I'm going to pull in this just so I don't have to set it down on the paper. I'm going to add a little bit of the washi tape. The washi tape is so quick and easy to add some interest to your paper. And you can see here I can pull it up a little bit and recenter it if I don't put it all the way down. And it's fairly thin. And you can also rip the washi tape very easily. Get a little bit of a rough edge, or you can cut it if you want a straighter edge. So I'm taking a little bit of the Epic This and That gray striped washi tape and add another layer just right next to it like that. You can just rip it off. And it gives it kind of a rough look. So now I have that adhesive on the back, and so I'll put this down like this. Okay, then I took another piece of this designer series paper and I roughed up the edges with the little distressing tool. Let's put some adhesive on the back of here, and let's just put that about right in there. Okay. I've taken the Good for You stamp from the new Hostess banner greetings, stamped on white cardstock with pool party ink. You see that there, this sentiment. And then I put it on a larger piece of pool party so I could make it a bit larger, because that banner piece is really only about that large. I've punched out with the mosaic shape punch a piece of vellum, and I'm going to place that right about there. And then here's my brad. Now you notice it's black. I would like to change that. So the first thing I'm going to do is pat it onto my embossing, or my Versamark. And because the metal will get very hot, I'm using a little reverse tweezer. Let's put it in, kind of shake off some of the extras. And now I have get in there and see that. I have a brad that's covered. So then let's start the embossing tool, and this will take a while, so we'll let it heat up, and as it starts to melt, now it's starting to melt, and you can see it melt in and around. And if I do a little longer, you'll see some of the white coming out. It gives it that antique look. The next step is to punch a hole just right in here. Okay, so it's cooled down. And another thing, you want to let it cool before you touch this, because some of the powder could come off if you touch it too early. The nice thing is, if you do happen to do that, you can just put it back into the Versamark, dip it back in the Versamark, dip it back in your embossing powder, and you can heat it up again and it will be fine. Okay, so now I have my little piece here. To fix this down, I just used some mini glue dots. I put a few of them. I want to make sure that I had some on the paper. And there you go. Now you've got a nice little quick and fairly simple card to congratulate someone, or just give them some encouragement. If you have any questions, contact me at chris@mystamplady.com. Thanks for watching and have a great day.